on. How you guys doing? Yeah, sorry, previously I was on live, but I had little technical issues, so I had to log out and come back. Okay, thank you for joining. Today is South Africans Youth Day celebration, and that is why I'm here, guys. And I'm asking a question. Do you guys think you guys know I deal with Big Brother Mzansi, Big Brother Niger? So everything I have to say has to be centered around this housemates. Okay, so let's chat. Once you come in, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments. Share your thoughts in the comment. So you guys, do you guys think the BB Sassy Else housemates are role models to our youth today? Thank you for joining. Hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments. Okay. Happy Youth Day celebration to all the South African youths and all the youths out there, and happy Father's Day celebration to all the fathers in the whole wide world. So you guys, we know that Big Brother Nsasi reality TV show, Big Brother Niger, is a kind of platform that highlights the youth. Okay, me, I'm always, even before I became a blogger, I'm always in support of, that Big Brother reality TV show because it seems is a kind of platform that highlights or that pushes out these youths, and at the end of the day it takes them to a certain level of stardom. I'm not going to lie about that, especially if you use it well. Yeah, some persons may have contrary opinion. Okay, when you come on Big Brother, this happened, that happened, but in Msasi we saw some housemates that weren't engaging on all those things. Yeah, there were some housemates that knew why they were there. Okay, they weren't involved in any kind of thing. So I think that is one of the reasons most persons be like, no, Big Brother. But if you ask me, I would say the show is actually a platform that helps the youth. I have to say that because look at their lives right now. It's just 2 months post show, but you guys can attest to the fact that these housemates or ex housemates are doing amazing. And a lot of brands have come to know them from the show. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at each and every of these housemates, the ones I can remember. Of course, you guys know there were about 20 something housemates. So definitely I'm not going to talk about all of them, but if we look at some of their lives post show, you can see that there's been a great change. There's been a great change, especially for those who went to the show and tried their best to showcase their talent, to show who they are, coming out, brands, deals here and there. So I would say is a big plus, and they serve as a kind of great role model to the South African youths and the youths at large. I don't even know who I'm going to start with. Even the ones that were evicted, even the ones that were disqualified. And the show is not one to discriminate or criticize like we saw in the show. We saw a whole lot of housemates who were we had so many communities come together. There was no form of discrimination. We saw Yolanda, who had vitiligo. Okay, she was on the show, and people came to love her personality because they feel, whoa, this young lady accepted who she is, and so for some persons who may be going through all that, or who have vitiligo or albinism, and they are kind of like enclosed in their shell, looking at Yolanda would kind of make them come out. Yeah, so I would say that Yolanda is a kind of a role model to our youths, especially those that are facing what kind of challenges being faced with. Thank you for joining. Give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the chat, okay? Especially for those who are going through one challenge or another. You're listening to their story, you get to see them, see how they live their life normally, like, yeah, like every other normal person. So being able to embrace accept, and yeah, definitely the world is going to adjust. And this vitiligo, I have to say, yes, I've been seeing some persons, I've seen like 2 or 3% with vitiligo, but watching Yolanda in Big Brother and Sassy season 4, guys, a whole lot of persons fell in love with her because of the way she carried herself. She never felt, oh, look at me. She never felt, you know, depressed or discriminated herself. And the housemates never discriminated her. So I think is a kind of role model to our youths, especially those who may be going through one thing or another. Now, post show, she's doing well, getting gigs, and she has a podcast. Imagine that Yolanda didn't come to the show and just jumped into YouTube and podcast. Definitely, it's not going to be the way it is. But because the show has highlighted her, you see that her podcast is doing amazing. Yes, it's doing amazing. So I would say that she serves as a role model to South African youth. You guys can see that they are putting in a lot of hard work, even post show. They are trying to like succeed. They are trying to like do well in whatever thing they are doing. So a very big thumbs up to Yolanda. She's a really, really big role model to our youth. Though she's quite older than them. I think she's 33. Yeah. But then yeah, it's a very big um role model to our youth. So the next person I'm going to be looking at his life is Makeke, guys. You guys know when Makeke came to the show, Makeke came to the show and he wasn't really able to communicate fluently in English language. His speech, especially in English language, was more of up down, okay, like people weren't really understanding him. But you guys can see Makeke now, he's very super fluent. So I would say that the house actually helped him, because being able to communicate with people from diverse background and being able to stay together, it also helps them. So we can see that Makeke is out of the house, and yeah, getting deals, 1 or 2 things that he's doing. We've been seeing them push show. So I would say he's a kind of big role model to our youths, because why? You can't say, oh, because I was raised in this Zosha, I was raised in this, I was raised in that. Yeah, I can't speak, or I can't do this or do that. So because of that, you feel withdrawn. No, this person's a person you look up to. You be like, okay, if this person can succeed, I for one can actually do what? Can actually succeed, guys. So Makeka is one person that is a big role model to youth. I'm so happy that today's celebration, a whole lot of them, like Lema has 2 gigs today, guys, like two gigs. One is at the youth celebration, and the other one is in South Africa Most Wanted. So you can see at quite a young age, a lot of persons will be looking up to them. Oh, I love singing, I love dancing. Oh, if this person can succeed, honestly, people are asking when is going to be the next show. They want to go there because it's a kind of sort of encouragement to the youth, because you're seeing their life, and it's not one of a drama or one of a kind of a heartbreak or something that will make you say, oh no, but you want to be like them. So I would say yeah, Liema too is a very, very mighty big if there's anything like that, guys, role model to the youth, especially in her musical career. Okay, coming from a family where music reigns from a young age, and you guys post show, you can see at that age she already has a house acquired for her. She already has a whole lot of things, like she can start up anything that she wants to with that, and she's still getting gigs here, there. So I think it's a very big role model to the South African youth. It tells them that you can succeed if you try. You have to put in a whole lot of hard work. Whatever you know how to do, do it so well. definitely you're going to succeed. So I think when some of them look at Uliema, they look at Yolanda, they look at Makeke, whoa, it's really, really encouraging, guys. It's really, really, really very, very encouraging. At quite a young age, you could say, okay, I think I'm going to succeed. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that because they didn't just go to the show and coming out, they are not succeeding or they are not doing it. They are busy, they are being recognized as celebrity, they are public figures. So definitely it serves as a sort of encouragement. It doesn't mean that every youth in South Africa is going to go to Big Brother show, but definitely, guys, it's helping. Like what? Okay, if this person follows this path, is doing well, maybe I could give it a try. That's just what I'm saying. Now let's look at Sinaye. Okay, I've already talked about Sinaye. If you had joined my previous live, okay, I've talked about Sinaye, and I've talked about how he was raised very well by his parents because he's well behaved and he's well mannered, and what he's doing right now. Okay, being the sports reporter, you guys saw the first ever show he had. It was quite amazing. You won't believe he's a first timer. And since he moved into Johannesburg, we've been seeing him busy, and this echoes of oh, you guys should remind me, echoes of whatever. Okay, I think he's the one that is anchoring it with Findy. Findy is his friend actually. So, and that show has been, they are doing so well on that show. So I think at such an age, he's doing well for himself, and is a big role model to the South African youth. Today I watched a clip of where I think they went to the channel, this channel old stuff, because Mitch posted it, and some persons were like, ah, I said, yeah, that is exactly the way it is. People look up to them, they used to look up to them. Oh, I want to be like this person. You see how you can succeed. If this person can do that, I want to be like that person. So definitely Sinai serves as a big role model to me. I don't know what you guys feel anyway. I don't know what you guys feel. Okay, now let's look at Mitch. Let's look at Mitch. Um, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with Mitch's story, but Mitch is one person that I'm very, very proud of. I don't think he has even had like 2 3 days of rest since he left the show. He's been from one gig to another to another to another. So I think it serves as a sort of encouragement to the youths because they are not like from very wealthy home. Oh, my dad is this. Oh, my mom is this. No, Mitch's life is one of like, I became this myself. I built myself up. I did this. Okay, so you can see that he's there. He's getting there and he's already there. So Mitch's life and whatever also serves as a big encouragement to the youth, and he is a role model. I will say that to the South African youth. Young Papi guys. Um, Young Papi graduated sometime after the show, though it was revealed to be a diploma, but whichever one is not easy, okay? And he's a photographer. Professional photographer. He's having this collab now with Papa Goals, and I think he's doing so well. You guys know, in movies, you see director of photography, whatever. E, e, e. He's doing so well. So um I would say that young Papi, oh my goodness, is trying his best at what he does. He's doing amazingly well. Okay, so he has followed the path he knows. um everybody mustn't get gigs. There are people that build up theirs. Okay, that's a very great skill that not everyone has. So he's a very professional photographer. So I think he's doing so well. One time I saw a brand looking for a professional photographer they can collaborate with. You guys, can you imagine that? So I think He's actually a great role model. Okay, his story of how he lost his mom and all that. So I think the youth should kind of look up to these people as role models because they are really. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Please, thank you for joining. Give the video a thumbs up. Today is actually the National Youth Day celebration in South Africa, and we have some of our BBM Sassy housemates who are anchoring it in various locations, likes of Oliema, Mitch. I think Mitch is with Channel O, like a whole lots of this celebration to honor the National Youth Celebration Day in South Africa. So, like, I put out this question: do you think the Mzansi housemates are role models to the South African youths? And my answer is yes. And I'm trying to look at each and every of the housemates and how they are able to like influence the youth with their life because their life has been all of positivity since they came out of the show. Okay, so if you're just joining, you're free to hit the like button and you're free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're a South African youth, happy National Youth Day to you. If you're a youth listening to me, okay, as I walk through the journey of the BBM Sassy, else housemates and their lives, I wanted to know that they are actually big role models and they serve as a big encouragement to you guys. So wherever you are, a youth, you think you've not, please just know that you can always make it at every point in time. Okay. Now, so we are looking at Young Papi, and I'm actually done with Young Papi. Okay, so let me come to Jareed. Jareed, at that young age, already has 2 degrees. Yeah, he's an engineer, but you guys can see that post show. He decided to like explore. He decided to explore, expand his horizon, not getting stuck in just one particular thing or one particular phase. When Jared came out of the house, he said, okay, probably I can be good for modeling. He hits the gym, trying to build the body, trying to get himself the builds that he needs. Okay. And what happens at the end of the day, we've been seeing him in ads, in modeling things, and he's modeling for some brands. And one thing with Jared is he doesn't really make noise, so he may not even post most of the things that he's doing, but he's busy. He's trying to explore all spheres of life. So I could say he's a very big role model to the South African youth. These are people you look up to and you say, wow, these persons are doing actually amazing. So I think going to the show is not a bad idea. I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to promote the Big Brother show, but all I'm trying to say, because this channel will talk about reality TV shows, I'm trying to bring up this housemates and tell you guys how they've been role model to our youths. So these are people you look up to. There are lots and lots of things they are doing that should tell you as a youth either to pursue your passion or your career or whatever it is you think you're doing. Just know that there is hope for you. Okay, yeah, luck, fame, stardom can hit you at any point in time that you least expect. Okay. Now, Jared is actually doing amazing, like as I was saying. And another person I want to look at is Z. Presently, Z is in Brazil. They used to say, oh, Z is a buttery girl, Z is this, Z is that. But people might be doing the available job that they have while still thinking big. They want to get a better one, but they just have to, okay, this is the only available thing. As long as it's not life threatening, let me do this. As long as it can fetch me, at least for me to know that I am working for myself. I make my money. I'm not going to anybody for money. I'm hustling for it. So she has always been busy working even before she came into the Big Brother show. She had jobs she was doing, and post show, you guys can see that just little by little she's getting there, and now she's in Brazil. Yeah, you guys can imagine. She's in Brazil, and why is she in Brazil? Because next year, they're in South Africa. Yeah, they're gonna. You're highly welcome. Give the video a thumbs up. You're gonna have the Red Bull show. Okay. They said this show bus occurs like every year. You have it in the UK. You have it in Brazil. So they actually took them to Brazil for them to like experience how the soup bus is. Thank you for joining, Aberbe. to experience how the soul bus is. So by next year February, they should be having such in South Africa. So definitely the Mandisa and others are going to be anchoring that there in South Africa for Red Bull. So invariably they are influencers, brand influencers to Red Bull. So she serves as a very great role model to the youths. Like, yeah, being raised by her mom, lost her dad at quite a young age, her mom, her kids. So you can see how she's been trying to succeed, focused on the vision, and that is where she is today. So who else do I talk about? Yeah, a whole lot of housemates, and they are doing amazing. I want to talk about else. Else. I know a lot of you will be shocked, will be like, else, what's else doing? But what I want to say is since they came out of the show, yeah, Els does not have much fans, but we can see that she's still trying her best to get there. Okay, she's trying her best, trying to showcase what she has. She has come on YouTube. She's doing a whole lot of things, to like push herself out there and say, okay, this is it. This is what I've got. This is what I can do. So I think these housemates are big role models to our youth. So once again, congratulations to all the youth and National Youth Celebration Day to all the South African youths. Okay, now let's look at there's this particular housemate or else housemate, though she was a disruptor, that really captures my heart. You guys know who? Oh my goodness, that is Neo. Neo is one person that is doing so well. Nero is doing so well. Like she takes this her fitness thing to the next level. The other time I think she spoke at the there was this particular show that has to do with health. Was it World Health Show or something? Neil was there. She spoke. So if you want to know anything about dietary consumption, anything about physical health, fitness, tips, tricks, whatever advice. Whoa, Neo is that person. Being a disruptor, they didn't really get to still stay far in Big Brother house, but coming out of the show, she's just doing her thing, trying to get herself out there, and she's really, really focused. You guys, Nell is focused, and I would say is a role model to youth. Somehow, she had a connection with Taki, and there was something she could not tolerate. What happened? She backed out immediately without looking back. So it's also a way of telling the ladies that you have to stay focused. First things first. On her own, she saw, oh, I'm quite young. I don't think I have time for all this whole drama. I don't think I have time for all this old brouhaha at this age. Probably it may serve as distraction. So why don't I stay focused? And Neo stayed focused. And guys, I would say she's doing amazing. If you follow her Instagram, you have something to learn each person there. You follow her YouTube, you have something to learn each person there. So I would say they are very big role models too, the South African youths. And Taki is doing amazing. Doing amazing. He's still one person that is into fitness, health, whatever. He has this podcast with Sinaye, though he's still trying to like grow. But then they are trying to tell you guys that you don't have to stay idle. You don't have to say, oh, this is where I'm coming from. Oh, my parents didn't get to do this for me. As a youth, you have to take the bull by the horn. You have to tell yourself you can succeed. There are so many things the youths can do. Today we say, oh, Liema. Yeah, her passion for music, she did not say, oh, let me take this way, but she's still focused on it, and we can see that she's doing amazing. So as a South African youth, um, Nigerian youth all over the world, you don't have to give any excuse and say, oh, I'm from a poor background, oh, they didn't see me through the university, oh, this, oh, that. You have to discover the talent. You have to discover your talent. What can you give the world? What can you give back to the world? What can you do? What are the skills that you'll be known for? What are the skills that you'll be known for? You can actually get there. Yeah, today the era of social media and the digital technology is his name, but he's a teenager, right? And when he came on TikTok, he had no followers, but today, guys, he has 35 million followers on TikTok. Yeah, I think Omar or Omar something. He has 35 million followers on TikTok. So, today being the National Youth Day in South Africa, I just want to say the youth, you can actually do well. You can actually discover yourself. Just like Yolanda, do not allow anything to um keep you withdrawn. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're youth that's physically handicapped, physically challenged, you can actually get there, can actually do something for yourself. So don't allow anything to like make you feel withdrawn. Do not allow anything to like make you feel. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Give the video a thumbs up. Do not allow anything to make you feel withdrawn. You just have to look up to some of these ex housemates and you know that you can get there, because if you start reviewing their lives, each and every of them has a story to tell. So they have big story to tell, and I could tell you guys they are serving as big role model to the South African youth. So these are people you can actually follow their footsteps, and I don't think you're going to get missing. So if you're South African youth, youth all over the world, in Nigerian youth, we celebrate you guys, and I want you to know that these housemates have done so well. Thank you for just joining. If you're just joining us, we are talking about how if the BB Mzansi housemates are role model to the South African youth, and we've really gone through all that. We've really mentioned a whole lot of things. How the show has been able to highlight, okay, push them out there, and a whole lot of them are just taking the bull by the horn, trying to succeed, pursuing their career at the same time with the passion, and little by little they are getting there. So I think the South African youth should there is no point giving into things that are unacceptable in the society. There is no point telling yourself you ain't gonna make it because you feel you're not from a wealthy home, or you feel your parents can't get you there. You can actually take yourself there. Start with menial jobs, little jobs. You never can tell where it's gonna take you. They used to say, "Oh, Z is a better girl," but she's in Brazil today, and doing well for herself. Look at Uliema. Oh, Uliema went to Idol. Yeah, she went to Idol SA, and she was eliminated. But look at her today, pursuing the musical career, and she's doing well. And we know that what the future holds for her is really, really great. Look at Yolanda, irrespective of the vitiligo. In fact, Yolanda is not even seeing the vitiligo. She's not seeing it. Probably you're the one that is seeing. So, I think the youths have to, I've said it before, take the bull by the horn, try your best at success, try to succeed, discover your talent, discover what you're good at. Okay, what do you think you can do to make a change to succeed this era of digital technology? There are so many things you can do. Um, Z going to Brazil was because she's a digital content creator. So tomorrow they might just require, oh, are you a content creator? Oh, we need a professional photographer. Oh, we need someone who can sing. Just be creative. Try as much as you can. Creativity is the key. Whatever you're doing, just be very good at it. You make hair, oh, I'm very good at it. People will look for you when you are very good at what you do. People definitely will look for you. Yeah, even if you're not being tagged to brands, even if you think nobody's seeing you, people are going to look for you. Yeah, people are going to look for you. You think you're a fashion designer, be more creative. Just don't just get stuck in your comfort zone. You have to expand. You just have to expand. There is something I tell people. There is nothing like comfort zone. You see comfort zone. That's most times they will say, walk out of your comfort zone, step out of your comfort zone. You can change the comfort zone, okay? Make it into something. When people feel you're overly comfortable where you are, probably you have a job, they ain't paying you well, or probably there is something that you're doing and you feel you ain't getting much, you can actually stay there and explore and expand while holding on to the one you have, because you don't want to give up on your job because you don't have another one. So if you're a youth in South Africa, I just want to tell you, going to things that are unacceptable in the society is not going to help. Just discover who you are, discover yourself, discover your talent, pursue your career, make sure you do well. Look at the housemates, they are doing so well for themselves, they are doing amazing. The next show is coming. You can audition for Big Brother and Sassy. Don't say, "Oh, I'm not good looking. I'm not this. I've got this." You can audition, please, guys. Disclaimer: I'm not promoting Big Brother here. Okay, we are just talking. Nobody's promoting Big Brother, but I'm just kind of like encouraging you guys. You can audition for the show and make sure when you are going into such a show or reality TV show, make sure you're going out there to sell yourself right to the world, to tell the world what they should expect from you. So that post show, you ain't going to be finding your feet. Hmm? You're not going to be looking for yourself. Go there. If you're a graphic designer, make sure. And one thing with Big Brother is that you always have one or two tasks to do, and those tasks are one of mental, very educating. You need your what do you call it, kind of, when they say mental math, it's a kind of mental knowledge. You need to put your whatever into action, into practice. Okay, a whole lot of them will be like, whoa, she's got good acting skills, she's this, she's that. Some of them are very creative. You see the kind of things they design. So that's one good thing about the show. That's the place you come and you actually discover yourself. There are some things you may not even know that you know how to do. But being on that show, guys, you wouldn't even know that, oh, I can design this, oh, I can do that. Okay, so if you want to audition for the show, make sure you're going there to showcase your talent to the world. Make sure you're going there to be yourself, and you never can tell. Like, guys, I'm really super proud of my faves. All of them are my faves. All these housemates, they are doing amazing. I'm super proud of them. For some of them that haven't really gotten there, you can see that they're also trying to get there. So if you're a Saudi youth, please make sure you don't just go dancing, dancing, club. Make sure you discover who you were and try to make a difference in the society that you are. You never can tell who is watching. If you have tried and failed, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Guys, there's this Nigerian, there's the first African digital ambassador to L'Oreal. I don't know how many of you guys know L'Oreal. L'Oreal is this international beauty when it comes to beauty products, fashion. Like this particular Temi is a Nigerian. She's the first ever African. You guys can imagine. She's been trying at the time. They were even like, oh, her career failed. She's not doing so well. La 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 la. But today, look at where she is. So I just want to encourage the youth, especially my fans, my subscribers who are youths. I just want to encourage you guys. I wish you guys a very beautiful celebration. I just feel that God bless all your handworks. If you're a student, God should bless you. Give you that outstanding knowledge, intelligence, so you can do well in your academics. If you're done with school, you are job hunting. God is going to see you through. You're going to get that job, okay? But while you're job hunting, make sure you discover the creative part of you, okay? Discover the creativity in you so that you can actually make a difference. Okay, so you guys, yeah, that is that for that. I'll see you guys in my long form video. A big congratulations to Uliyema for having 2 gigs today, to Mitch being a channel O, to Z, to Yolanda, to all the youths of Big Brother and Sassy. Sure, okay. And to you guys listening to me, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys definitely in my next video. Bye.